Yeah, and most of all, thanks for the opportunity to speak here in front of this audience of producers and mining professionals. Really, what I want to do today is to update you on three topics which may be of interest of you and how the LME can help you in your day-to-day operations. 3 points. The first one will be a very quick update on the electric vehicles battery space, more precisely what we're doing on cobalt and on lithium. Secondly, I'll update you on LME Precious, which is our cleared solution for London gold and silver trading. And last but not least, I'll give you a glance of A, what it means to be an LME approved producer, and B, how you can become one if you choose so. So apologies up front, I'll be extremely brief on each of those 3 points as we need to make time good. And yeah, so we're gonna be very brief on this one. Let's just work on a basis that people know what the LME is and what we do. You can see the products which are traded on our markets and the kind of volumes traded there. So obviously, we'll distribute the slides after the presentation. Ooh, the font is very small. All right, let's see. So obviously, on our markets, we already cover quite a lot of electric vehicle battery materials. Those are the blue ones, which you can see on the top: cobalt, nickel, copper, and aluminium. All of those are physically settled. Now, currently, obviously, it is cobalt and lithium which make the headlines, given their strategic roles in the electric vehicle battery future. And we will talk about the cobalt cash settled contract, which is already existing, and secondly, our plans for the launch of a lithium contract. Whoa, all right. That graph didn't look like this when I sent it. However, let me, what did we do on cobalt? Because as mentioned, we already have a contract there, the physically settled one. However, you can't really see that on that graph, but I will make sure you get the correct slides after the presentation. There was a real disconnect between the fast markets reference and the physically settled LME contract. So basically, what we have received there as message from the market was that there is a need for a financially settled cobalt contract, which references the fast markets global cobalt price, and this is what we did. So basically, the price difference between the two has narrowed as the cobalt price has come down, but this is really a bad user choice. We don't know which of those two contracts will prevail in the long term, and that is out there for the market to determine. Again, apologies for the graph. We'll make sure you get the correct graphs after the presentation. Those are the specifications. Again, you can have a look at them after that. So quick note on lithium. Lithium is obviously a different story because we're starting at zero, but most of the electric vehicle battery technologies do rely obviously on lithium. So we did a lot of work since 2018 really in that space. We engaged with the market. We did create an electric vehicle battery advisory group last year, October, and we got a lot of feedback. So basically, we're now at the end of the first half 2019. We have announced the provider for the price reporting agency for the prices which we will use for that contract. This is Fast Markets. Next step is obviously announcing which precise price references will be used. But really what is key now is the second half of 2019 and longer, if required, for the market really to adopt those references, and that will then guide us towards the creation of the lithium when the market is ready. If it's not adopted yet in the commercial contracts, there's obviously little point. So watch this space, and hopefully we have more positive news going forward. Right, second element, we've heard a lot about precious metals mining this morning already, and most of the local London delivered gold market is very much an OTC market. It's bilaterally negotiated, and you know, the OTC market has a lot of advantages. It is very flexible and can be tailored to customers' needs. However, in the current regulatory environment, that's also very expensive. And do not be fooled, even though OTC products don't come with a premium, the price always you know, ends up with the end customer. So basically, what we've tried to do, or what we did actually, is create a solution which combines the flexibility of OTC with the efficiencies of the cleared market. So, if flexibility of OTC, basically we created a futures market where for the first 25 business days you have daily futures. So you can really trade futures on a daily basis, and then you do have a forward curve 5 years out. Those are the members which are currently live. We have a good amount of clearing members there already, and we are working on adding more. Those are the forward curves. Basically, I don't show you those in order to you know, show you the price, because I think at least gold needs to be updated. But the main message here is there are 5 years forward curve outs. If you currently look on Bloomberg and you look at the gold forward curve, you only get 2 years. Here you get 5-year real time. And with regards to the reference prices, we very much mirror what the what the LBMA fixings do. And actually, those prices which we put out correlate extremely well. It's virtually perfect correlation, not 100%, but you get the message. One of the things we do here is actually provide free market data. So this is LME Live, our market data platform. And actually, you can go on our website under market data and you can get free access to real-time data for LME precious. There's a button, you don't even need to send us an email, it's all on the website. But if you have problems, let us know. So yeah, specifications again, very standard, 100 ounces per lot on gold, 5,000 ounces per lot on silver. And here you have Bloomberg and Reuters code. Again, any questions, please let us know. Right, last point, brand listings process. And what does it mean to be an LME approved brand? So if we look at what we do at the LME, the first element is obviously price discovery. Price discovery, one of the most basic functions of an exchange. Number 2 is obviously hedging and trading. And number 3 is delivery. Because for most of our futures, you can go into physical delivery and receive warrants at the end. And it is that last point which makes sure that our the market works as a terminal market, but also it imposes price discipline. If our prices diverge from where value is, well, guess what? People will deliver into the warehouses or take the metal out. LME approved brand, so you know, that is an approved brand, and obviously they need to satisfy certain criteria with regards to quality, shape, and weight. Where does delivery take place? Delivery takes place in one of the more than 500 warehouses. You can see that there are no warehouses in South America and Africa and Australia. Also, there are none in Russia. The main reason for that is that all our warehouses are in net consumption areas, because obviously all metal which flows in our warehouses constitutes or participates in the price discovery. And if then we have a warehouse next to a mine, well, guess what? That warehouse will be very full. So why would you consider, or why can it be or why can it be interesting for you to become an LME approved brand? Obviously, the first point is the global recognition. Your metal becomes tradable on the LME market, and it actually provides both your customers and yourself with optionality, because if you can't get rid of the metal, you can always deliver it into the LME. The warehouses, they obviously absorb excess supply, and actually the integration into metals financing is very important, because LME warrants are very much accepted as collateral by many financing banks. Reduced risk, you do have continuous controls, and we have already mentioned the standardized shapes and grades. So last question, how do you become an LME approved brand? So the first step is obviously you need to check the eligibility criteria. You need to have been in the business for at least 12 months. You need to have a minimum capacity, because if it is too small a brand, it's probably not worth it. And you should also review the specification on our website so that you can actually produce to that standard. Second step, the application submission. There's on our website a number of members who are happy to basically do the application for you, because it is an existing LME member which does that. There are obviously a certain number of documents which you need to provide, ISO certification. There's an application fee to be paid, but if you're a large enough producer, that should not be the issue. And then it's really the workings. There's our physical operations team which reviews it. And then there are approvals, with the metals committee. There's a committee for aluminium, copper, cobalt, nickel, etc., and then basically ExCom approves. And then a notice goes out, and once that notice goes out, your metal becomes immediately deliverable. So that's basically it. I hope I could show you a little bit what we do in the electric vehicle battery space, to what you can do with LME Precious, and how that can actually allow you market access to free real-time data. And last but not least, I hope you now at least know what it means and what it means to become an LME approved brand, and